Welcome to 3Ply Podcast, episode 75. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And we're so glad you could join us today. We have lots to talk about, so let's get started. Irene's going to take off with the administrative portion.
Thank you, Angie. Well, here we go again with the Queen Sandy bag giveaway, another winner. And she answered the celebrity question, if you remember, who you would like to look like. And she said Elizabeth Taylor. Now, those of you, yes, over the age of 35 might actually know who that is. Our winner is Ellen Healy. And Ellen,
Ellen, yay!
Please email us at 3plypodcast@gmail.com. Let us know where to send the lovely Sandy bag that will be yours.
Woo-hoo! Cute. I have that bag. I love that bag.
That's a good one. Yeah, very nice. Now, question. We don't have a new comment for this episode, so can any of you two think of something to ask the viewers so they can enter for the next giveaway, which I should say will be in January because we're taking a little Christmas break.
Right.
Oh, man.
My suggestion would be, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, and don't say my two front teeth.
Right.
Oh, thank God we have two front teeth. Yes.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I forgot about that song.
I look like a hippopotamus. I don't want to. Okay.
Then I'll take you for Christmas, Irene.
Okay, we're getting crazy now. I'm going to have to edit all of this bullshit out of
Don't you dare.
Oh my God. All right. So what would you like for Christmas or the holidays? Because I'm sure there are other, people give gifts all the time. So, and the other giveaway was the pay it forward. Joyce, if you would like to tell us who the winner of that is. And that person is going to get the Dilot Studio package.
Yeah, very nice. So I'm not going to tell you who the recipient is of the prize, only because we believe she watches the podcast, so we still want her to be surprised. But I will say Ida Knits on Ravelry and Instagram was the one that nominated her. So I've contacted Ida and said, can you please get her address so we can send it? So perhaps in January, we'll let you know, we'll reveal who actually won.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. That's fun. That was a good one. That was a great.
Yes. And thanks for all of you that participated in that. We have some really lovely stories. Very heartwarming.
And
so thanks for pay it forward.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. Q&A is our next segment. Were you going to say something, Angie?
Well, I thought our next segment was what are you wearing? But okay.
Well, I'm not done with administrative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're having such a hard time getting started today. What is the problem? Okay. All right. We're good. We're going to be good from this point forward. Nobody's going to have any complaints because we are going to be right on.
All right.
That's it. Positive thinking.
Okay. Q&A. One of the questions from our list of many, many questions is the first one is Angie from Texas, and Irene and Joyce, are you from Illinois? So Irene, born in England, raised or grew up in Chicago. Joyce?
I was born in Washington, D.C. and raised in Illinois.
And I was born in Dallas, Texas. Woo! And so proud of it. And I've lived everywhere. So my dad was in Vietnam when I was born, and we transferred a lot after he came back and took a job. And I ended up stuck here. So would I rather be in Texas? Yes, ma'am.
Certainly this time of year, it's getting colder and colder.
Yeah,
I'm with you, and I'm going with you.
Let's go.
Can I tag along?
I got people.
Certainly. Yeah.
Okay, and the next question is, do we use project bags to store our knitting on a regular basis? Now, I would say I use project bags more for going out with my knitting. So either in the car to Elgin Knitworks where we might knit together somewhere, that type of thing. Otherwise, my knitting is all over the dining room table. Not a good look. It is a messy look, but you know what my problem is in my old age, and maybe I think always, out of sight, out of mind. I couldn't even at work keep like all my work like tidy in a drawer or whatever. I had to have even file folders labeled. Otherwise, if I don't see it, I'm not going to get it done. So that's my dilemma. But yeah. And do I love project bags? Oh my God, yes. What about you two?
Well, I am a bag whore. It is a problem. I love bags. So I have tons of them, but I also use baskets. I have lots of baskets around my knitting area, but yeah, I've got lots of bags. There's never enough.
Joyce?
I'm mostly a project bag person, mainly because the dogs, the kids, just the mess. I don't want to look at it. I'd rather just put it in a bag. And they hit those little cloth, I want to say buckets, the little cloth cubes now. I have a couple of those. So I have been toting one sweater in that, but for the most part, everything else is in a bag. And there's ones I don't want to work on, and that's okay. But the ones I do want to work on, you know, I remember which bags they're in.
Oh, good. You're younger, so that helps. All right, now we can move on, Angie. Move us along.
Okay, so now we're moving on to what are you wearing? And Irene, you go first.
All right, I'm wearing the Nancho, the Casa Pinca pattern that I made this year. And I think she was labeling it as Nancho, not a poncho. And yeah, it's a nice little bitty thing that keeps you a little warm. So
super cute.
It's cute. It really is cute.
And it was all Malabrigo yarn, and I talked about it on a previous podcast.
Okay, and Joyce?
I'm wearing the Audrey cardigan, and we did it as part of a knit along, but it escapes me who we did it with.
I thought it was Frivolous and Frugal.
Is that who we did it with? Oh, because, well.
Right? Or no, they encouraged it.
I know Penny made one.
I think they encouraged it, and Elizabeth Smith, the designer, was having it.
She had it, right. Elizabeth Smith, right. So we did do it, and actually it's a cute little cardigan.
Yeah.
So, and it's chilly today in the house, so yeah, I just threw it on.
And I'm wearing nothing except clothes because I was cleaning. So you're lucky you got this.
Cinderella.
Yes, this is Saturday is what I officially call Cinderella Day.
All right. Well, we're glad that you're here to podcast.
Yeah, me too.
The cleaning can wait.
Yes.
All right. Now what do we got here?
So next we're moving on to what did you finish? Irene, would you like to start us off? What you finished? I see something beautiful.
This is the Magical Thinking, another one. And basically not much to say except that, again, patterned by Casa Pinca, and all Direful yarns were used for this, the fingering weight. And what else did I make? Oh, let me do the reveal here. Hey, another ranunculus.
Ooh,
very nice.
That's beautiful.
I used a new yarn to me, Brooklyn Tweed Loft, and in the color Plume. Now, I will say something about this yarn. It is, I think, a 2-ply yarn. So here's what happened twice to me. I sit my butt in my recliner, getting ready to do my knitting, and I'm pulling on the yarn because it's not coming along while I'm sitting on the ball. And it snaps. It broke in two, like easily. So it reminded me a lot of the Rowan felted tweed, but I do not recall having that problem with the Rowan yarn. But this one, you do have to be cautious because it does pull apart easily. Not, you know what I mean? Like if you tug at it strongly, you're done. You know, now you gotta, you know, and then it happened again. The dog was sitting on the ball this time, so I'm tugging. And, you know, but otherwise it is a really nice, it's one of those very light feeling yarns. They're not heavy, so it's cute. And this one I made long sleeves.
Pretty.
Nice.
Can I figure?
Very cute.
You love that pattern.
I do, and I will make another one.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to look into it.
I think you'd look really nice in it. Everybody loves it. People are making thousands and thousands of these, not individually, but yeah, they're.
I think she tried on your short sleeve one, right? At the shop the one day? Yeah.
Angie, you need one.
All right.
I'll
You're
knit
a sweater knitter.
but I'm not knitting a vernacular for you.
Oh my God.
And I should mention, I finished my Make 9 for 2021, and I'll insert a picture in here of all the projects that I made. I'm going to say something. I like the idea that Amy of Noble Character Crafts podcast encourages people to do it. I think if you have problems like knitting, it kind of pushes you along. However, it was a slight pressure that I didn't actually like. And we knit a lot as it is. So I think I would pass on doing it next year, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to put negativity on that because I do see that it's kind of a really neat thing to encourage people to do.
You know, and I get, go ahead.
Go ahead. Just go.
I get what you're saying about my problem with it was, you know, I'm one of those people, I'm knitting I picked those 9 things and then it was like squirrel.
Oh, absolutely.
Something else caught my eye that I would rather knit. And that's what.
You're right.
Problem for me, because I'm just so, oh, I really want to knit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Same for me.
Yeah.
And there was one I lost interest in, and yeah, I just changed my mind on the things I'd rather make.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think there would have been anything wrong with just plugging something else into the squares, you know.
Oh no, you know, it's supposed to be something just for fun, no pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And so Joyce, what did you finish?
I finished a bunch of things, but I only have one. I finished 2 hats for Spencer's Friends. I finished the little Norwegian fur cardigan for the woman at work and a bonnet. And then I think the only other thing that I have is the Rafa hat.
Oh, pretty.
That I made by Hohi.
Who's getting that?
Well, you know, I don't know, because Spencer put it on his head. He's like, yeah, too itchy for me. So I think it's just going in the basket.
Okay.
But it's Barocco Ultra Alpaca. But it's a cute hat. Lots of ribbing. So I don't know that I would make it again.
You're not a ribbing girl either, so that surprises me a bit.
Back and forth. But well, here he said he liked that hat. So I thought, and I found this is from the color is from the touring cape that I made my mother-in-law earlier in the year. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just use that up. And that's how it came to be, because really I picked them out from Malabrigo Rios. So, but again, lots of ribbing. I'm not sure I'm going to repeat it.
Okay.
So
fair enough.
I finished quite a few things. I don't have them all because, well, you girls heard the story at knitting the other night. I had knit this lovely little hat for myself, yellow and black, mountain peaks. And I was knitting another one for my grandson, Owen, and he came over. The one I had knit for myself was yellow and black. And he came over and I said, look, Gigi's knitting you this orange and blue hat. Oh, I love it. He says, I said, try on my yellow and black one so that we know how much, you know, size wise. So he puts it on his head and he looks at me and says, I'll take it.
I don't think I heard this story, but that's funny.
I said, oh, no, that's Gigi's hat. I'm making you this blue and orange one. I like that too. I said, well, but that one is mine. You're just trying it on for fit. And he starts to back up and says, I'll take it, and takes it off and hugs it up close. And guess what? He took it home. So, and then they were here the other day and he got the blue and orange one, but this is the hat. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm knitting it now.
Oh, that's cute, Ange.
Mountain Peaks. This one is for my grandson Seth's teacher.
Oh, nice teacher gift.
Yeah, she is so sweet to him. She just loves him, and he's new at this school, so she's getting this, and it's made out of like thick, chunky yarn, so it's pretty great. I really, really like it. I finished. This is also not here. It's at the shop. It is a Zuzu's Petals for a Dog. It's yellow, and if you want to see it, is on display at the shop.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I also finished.
Oh, nice.
Another lane splitter, which I love.
Have you worn that yet?
Not yet. It's a little big, so I'm going to spritz it and put it in the dryer just to try to shrink it down a little bit. It is normal, so I'm thinking it'll shrink. I also finished this hat. I don't know if I can remember the name of it, but it's 4 yarns held together.
Nice.
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah, cute.
Love it. Super fun. And then this is my gift for, I told you a lot of little things. This is the gift for the people I work with this year. They are all going to be getting, and I've made several of them.
So nice.
They're all going to be getting these cup cozies on a little paper cup with a cute little button, and they will have a gift card to Duncan. And I made, here's the rest of them, but they are not yet buttoned.
Real nice. How many did you have to make?
Well, I didn't have to make, I only had to make a few. Oh, here, this one has a button on it already.
Sounds like the whole school is getting.
Cute.
Well, one is for Seth's bus driver, so she'll also get one. But yeah, just like the principal, the other secretary, the nurse, people that I work closely with, I want to give them something, but I don't have time to knit humongous amounts of things. This I'm pretty excited about, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I did a test knit for, she is only on Instagram. She doesn't have a Ravelry, so, but she's super, super sweet, and she agreed to let me show this. I believe the pattern is now available. So we'll break, I'll find it, and then we'll be good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, see you in a bit.
Santa baby. Stop by Elgin Knitworks and check out this gorgeous gnome Santa kit. Doesn't matter if you've been naughty or nice, this guy's gonna love you.
So I'm just going to finish with this. So I test knit this lovely little cowl, and it is called the Barley Cowl Knit Pattern by Jenny Messer, Mesmer, Messimer. She is on Etsy, the Stitch Cove. She also has a website, thestitchcove.com. And she has this little pattern available. She also has a bunch of crochet patterns, but this is darling, and it comes in several sizes. So this is the toddler size. She also has an adult version and a kid's version. So I was very happy to test knit for her. She was super, super nice to deal with. So
wonderful. It reminds me of little cacti.
Yeah, it's super cute. I mean,
yeah, it really is. Pattern's really cute.
So, if I was tinier, you'd be able to see, but
okay,
you can only be. Anyway, she was super nice to deal with, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it. It's a very easy pattern, and a cute, quick gift. So
you got a lot done.
Yeah, I did. I also did one of these little guys.
Oh,
I still have yet to make a gnome.
Come on, they're so much fun.
Maybe before Christmas.
They're not just, they're traveling buddies. They're not just for Christmas. Knit a friend. All right, so we are ready to move on to the next segment, which is No Bare Feet. I know you guys love this one. And I know Irene has probably 35 pairs of socks.
Should I let you go first, Joyce?
Well, actually, I was just looking around. I'm like, crap, the ones I'm actually knitting on aren't in the room, but I'm ripping them out anyway. I don't like them. Anyway, I did finish my last pair of Christmas socks.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
I'm going to let them fight over the socks. So I did pull them all out. I have those.
Very nice.
This is the turtle pearl. That was the Yorkshire. That was the Yorkshire spinners.
Okay.
So was the other one. And then this is Yarn Cafe Creations. This one is Sparkling Star, I want to say, and this is Reindeer Corn.
Just beautiful.
So happy that's done.
What a nice accomplishment. It's so cool.
Yeah. So now they can have them on Thanksgiving.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very fun. And that's all I got.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
Now, Irene, I know you have socks.
She's got like a million pair.
Yeah. All right. I'll just very quickly go through these. I had started these last episode, toe up.
Oh, yeah.
I did write the recipe so that I have it in the future. I just have to type it out. So that'll be my template when I do toe up. And the yarn was the Socks That Rock. So that's one pair. Then I did these as a toe up. And here's something that I need to tell you. It is an interesting new toe. I'm going to insert a picture of this, a close-up, so you can see it. It's the linen stitch. And I got this pattern from this book, from the library, Book of Socks, The Knitter's Book of Socks by Clara Parks. So if you have a library that carries knitting stuff, they may very well have this book. Very good. There's a lot of, I love when I find something different and I may continue to use this because I thought this creates a very hardy toe. So if you've got somebody who is hard on their socks, it may be worth investigating. So that was that. And then cuff down. I just did a vanilla sock cuff down, put a little bit of mohair in the toe here. Gosh, it's so soft. But I love this heel. And this is from the pattern by Andrea Yetman. She does patterns for Biscott Yarns. And that pattern was called Candy Wafer Socks. So that's that. And then I learned that my 9-year-old grandson, he's the oldest, he's got feet like the Flintstones guy, and they're growing, and I just can't get over how big his foot is. So I did this as a vanilla sock, and I'm doing now for him a 56 stitch cast on, just because I'm thinking, okay, maybe these will fit better. And then I threw in some mohair in the heel, and then I didn't bother in the toe. The leftover yarn that I had for these, it has silk in there, so I think it will be hardy anyway. And this was just scraps that I kind of used up. And then another collection for him. This was the West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. I embellished a little bit from, at the cuff point. And what was the color, mallard. And I may end up buying another skein of this because people seem to like this color in my family.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that?
It's a good manly color.
It is a good manly color.
My daughter liked it. Go figure.
Or a girly color.
Yeah. Whatever. So that was that. I think that's all I've got on socks. Yeah, that's all.
Enough.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I had failed last episode, so I caught up this time.
I just wanted to say, you said you got the book from the library, And I just wanted to point in, some libraries, if they don't have that book, they will order it from another library
Yeah.
of loan so that you can get it. So if you're really interested in that, you don't want to buy the book and you just want to check it out and the library doesn't have it, ask. Because
Yeah, and you know what? It's something I never knew. You are a patron of your library. You pay tax dollars. They do. You're the customer. They'll get it. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they will. And some libraries will even buy it if they don't.
Yeah.
If they
Or transfer it from another library. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Absolutely.
So just out of a thought, because I mean, books. No, people don't really buy books so much anymore. But yeah, you can go. I mean, the libraries.
I have always loved a library. I love libraries. Just love it.
And the more you check out the knitting books, they'll put it in their budget
Right.
to get more.
Yeah.
And I know like one of the libraries in the next town over, they have a bunch of knitters. So they have tons of knitting books.
Is it the Algonquin?
Yeah.
They have a fabulous collection.
Yeah. They have several knitters.
Mhm.
There you go.
So
All right. We know
All
the
right.
ins and outs.
Moving on to what are you knitting? So Irene, what are you knitting?
Well, I'm continuing that Anchors summer shirt by Petite Knit, and it's not worth showing because I'm not getting anywhere on it because I was busy with other items. So I have to get back into that one. The other thing I'm knitting is Mittens for the Fisherman by Erica Luder. So I got to tell you, this is a very easy pattern for a mitten.
it's cute too.
And the pattern goes on the front and back. I found it so easy to knit. So I'm on mitten number 2, and I'm using this Madeline Tosh vintage yarn that's just such a pretty blue color. So that's what's going on here. And I don't think I ever showed these last year. So I knit up a bunch of these Izzy dolls.
Oh, you know how much I love them.
They were to represent my grandchildren. And I thought, oh, I'm done. And we didn't get together last year because of COVID, but this year we should get together for Christmas. I was going to say Thanksgiving. And here's the thing. So I have 7 of these all ready to go. Everything's good. Another baby shows up on the scene in this year. So now I'm like, well, I got to have something for the baby, right? So I had to make a little boy. So I added him to the collection. Now here's the problem. Didn't keep notice of what I used and what size needle. So now this guy's like, he's not matching the rest of the boys. So here's what I think. Yeah, you're a baby. This is what you're getting. And this is what you looked like or supposedly represented this year. And that's the end of it. I can't be continuing on with this because not like Angie, I really don't like knitting on little things like this. But boy, I think the girls, cute.
Yeah, dresses are really cute.
Cute. Just all of it. The hair, they're so cute.
Yes.
I love these.
I love them. I have knit many. I knit a nurse one for my son. I knitted a police one for our school resource officer. I love them.
So definitely look this up. Esther Braithwaite is the author, designer. So she's got just a ton of these. So I'm very happy. And the bowl is from Magpie Cottage, those lovely ladies up in Wisconsin. So, all right, that's what I've got.
Yay.
Cute. What do you got, Ange?
Oh, I am only, I've been knitting these hats like it's my job. So this is what I'm knitting. Like, I love this pattern. It's, like I said, it's the
Mountain Peak?
Mountain Peaks. I want to pull the picture out so you can see it. Mountain Peaks. See?
Yeah, so cute.
I've knit a bunch of them. And
are you putting a pom-pom on there?
I am not. I did a black and wild colored one for my daughter, which I bought a pom-pom for, and she told me she's not a pom-pom girl. So hers went without the pom-pom. Oh, and of course took the yellow and black one before I could even wear it. So that has no pom-pom. And the orange and blue, he didn't want a pom-pom.
You're going to be hatless. You're giving all these hats away.
Well, when he puts them on and says, I'll take it, what do you say? No, you won't?
Stop showing it.
And when they're little, they say, You make me hat. You go, okay.
I
So-
know.
And I asked Seth, I said, what color do you want? She'll make you one. He goes, oh, I think orange and electric lime green.
Oh, he loves that color.
Yes. And I'm like, that is going to be hideous, but okay. And so this is what I'm knitting. I love them. They're thick. They go fast. I can knit one in like 2 nights. And
What size needle, Ange?
use 9 for the bottom, and then 10.5 for up here. So
Nice.
slip stitches. That's what I love about it. It looks like you did so much more work because it's just slip stitches. And
Nice.
for me, I'm not so great with the mosaic knitting. So the slip stitches are easy and they make me look like I'm awesome. So
Genius.
they're making me look like a professional.
So
So
that you are, yes, absolutely.
be careful now. I have the yarn to make a green and white one, another blue and white one, and a chocolate brown for my niece.
Well, I think we know what you're going to be doing in December.
Lots
Right.
of hats. Yeah, lots of hats.
We'll
And
take pictures so we get to see them in January.
I will send you pictures of the ones that were taken from the home.
Okay,
So-
good
Yeah,
plan.
that's a good idea.
All right. What about you, Joyce, darling?
Well, I am still working on the vanilla sweater from the Woolly Thistle, Corinne Tomlinson, I think her name was. And I've changed it up a bit. I'm on both sleeves at the moment. And I think I'm going to take the bottom out and redo that. But I was a little afraid that the neckline was going to be too wide. So I put a Latvian braid in there.
Ooh.
And that did shore it up a bit. So I'm continuing to work on that. I hope to have it done before Christmas. I just can't decide. So I want to put the Latvian braid on the sleeves now and then do the ribbing. And then I want to pull the ribbing out of the bottom, do the braid, and then do the ribbing again. Because I don't think I can top do the braid.
Latvian braid. Tell us about this. I've never heard of it.
Usually they do them on, I've seen them on mittens. It's usually done in 2 colors,
Okay.
but I didn't want to pull another color in. So it really is just a braid.
And do you knit that after the neck is done? Or
No,
prior to
no.
it?
So what I did is, after I picked up the stitches, I knit like 2 rows, and then it's 3 rows for the braid. And then I did, I don't know, 3 or 4 rows for the ribbing.
And not to be confused, that's not in the pattern. You chose to do that.
Right. No, that's not in the pattern. I chose to do it because as cute as the pattern is, and I know it's, well, especially with the Rowan felted tweed, from the pattern, it shows that the neckline ends right about here.
Mhm.
So that's a lot of shirt
Yeah.
to be viewing under the sweater. So I just thought I'd bring it in a little bit. So I thought if I did something like that, it would bring it in a little bit and I wouldn't really have to fool with more so the numbers and, trying to get the correct number for the ribbing. So, and it worked.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So
And it kind of adds
maybe,
a little flair to a vanilla sweater.
yeah. And, Isabel Kramer has one similar. I don't know that she put a Latvian braid in it, but there's definitely a cord, at the bottom. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's where I saw it. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it turns out really cute.
I think it's great that as a knitter, you can modify things and make them a little more, to suit yourself. It's
But and in the end, if you don't like it, you can pull it out and
yes, you could
and do
Joyce.
something else.
Joyce,
I know you refrain from doing that, but this sweater, I like it so much. I want it to be exactly how I want it.
I've got to tell you, I think I'm just going to throw this out. I think I tend to throw stuff out if it's not working, or I finish it and I don't really care. I'm done. I try as a girl, I did sewing a little bit, and that didn't go too far. I was making like a shirt and I sewed the collar in backwards. So the collar, instead of coming out, it came in. threw the shit out. I thought, I can't take this anymore. And that was the end of my sewing escapade. Fortunately, with knitting, it's a little different. But yeah, I get discouraged and it's like, I'm done. What the hell was, I was reading the instructions and now I got a thing that, no, done.
But I think we all have things in our closet that we've made. We don't get rid of, one, because we spent the money on the yarn, we put the time in it and it's done, but it looks like shit on us. So we don't wear it.
Right.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
I just want it to fit properly.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and pull it out.
No, there's value in ripping out. I agree.
So
For sure.
I mean, eventually it might go in the trash, but I'm gonna do my best to make it fit perfectly.
All right.
You can always rip it out and reuse the yarn too.
And I've done that.
Yeah.
So.
And Joyce has made me do that. So yeah, I have some balls laying around. It'll become something else. There's value there. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't go to waste.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
You are absolutely right, Joyce.
This is true.
That's all I got.
All right, ladies. So we're going to move on to our last segment of the show, which is our favorite. Everyone, don't tell my husband. Okay, Irene, what are we not telling your husband about?
Well, I bought some skeins of Leading Men Fiber Arts.
Ooh.
This is another one of those yarns that I believe is, you get some bang for your buck. Like a Malabrigo, it's very cost effective and it's very, very nice yarn. So this, I just bought it just to use for socks as an embellishment. So that was one thing. Then Hedgehog Fibers, and this is called in the colorway Artifact. I had fingering weight like this, but this is the DK merino version. And then I bought the Katcha Temper socks. Now this is DK as well. And I think I'm going to make a DK version of the Get Shorty sock. And this was thrown in at Elgin Knitworks. She's got kits like this. So I like the color. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will. And then I scored again because see, now I'm on it with these Advent socks. But you know what it says? No peeking until December 1st. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just follow the rules and not peek, right?
That's going to kill you.
It's killing me right now. So I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't know, right? I shouldn't open it.
No, you shouldn't.
No, okay. Because I was gonna.
I knew it. I knew it.
You pulled the sticker off and then taped it back in.
I thought, oh, if Joyce and Angie say, just open it, show it on the podcast. Well, that wouldn't be fair to the people who maybe have this. Anyway,
right.
One is from Cozy, what is it? Cozy Knitter. The other one is from Freckled Whimsy. So, and I'll get going on those December 1st then.
No peeking.
Okay. Maybe I have to tell my husband to put it in the trunk of the car, just like what I told him to do with the Halloween candy. Get it out of the house.
Get it out of the house.
Just hide it.
Yeah. No, he hides stuff in such stupid places. In the dog food container. I'm feeding the dogs. What's wrong with you? Boom, surprise. How about a Kit Kat?
Or two. They're small.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh man. All right. Joyce, what about you?
Well, I have a couple of things. I got some more of the Barocco alpaca. And I was going to make more hats, but since Spencer thinks it's itchy, I guess I won't. So I think I'm going to make mittens instead.
Oh.
And I did get some Julie Uslin yarn and in the DK, Lezu DK. And I'm going to make, what is it? That 5 penny shawl?
Yes, 5 penny
Yeah, because
shawls.
I started it with something else and I really didn't like how the color was coming up, so I pulled it out. But this is going to be beautiful.
Oh, God.
I'll start this after Christmas, I think. And then, my oldest was living here for a while, and I can't say that he actually did this, but I think he did. So I had 1 bar of Tuft woolen, and I just had it, the first time I used it, the only thing I had handy was a bread bag, the little sleeve that the bread comes in. So I just threw it there and then threw it under the sink. I'm like, no one's going to do anything with it. Well, I can't find the damn thing. So I'm thinking that little shit probably threw it away. So I went on Tuft Woolens and I bought some more. And she had good stock. So this is pink peppermint.
Yum.
And then I got vanilla almond.
Ooh.
I know. Can't wait to try the pink peppermint. So,
Good.
and I swear I have another bar somewhere, but I don't know where it's at.
Very nice.
Sorry.
Good enough to eat.
Yum.
Oh, it smells delicious. It smells great. So, and that's all I got.
Well, I have left all that I bought in the other room. So I'm just going to tell you, I bought the kit to make these little gnomes. And of course I have the pattern. I made a bunch of these last year, but Betsy had hand dyed the yarn and it's stripes, and she's got all kinds of different kits that she hand dyed for Christmas. Oh, and the fuzzy beard. This was new. I thought that was so cute. The furry beard. He doesn't have a nose yet, by the way. I got a bunch of yarn to make hats. So I bought 4 or 5 skeins of the Mecca from
Malabrigo?
the Malabrigo Mecca to make.
Yeah, we were with you. We were on the floor picking yarn colors.
Yes, we were all sitting on the floor trying to, huddling together to, trying to choose to match. So I bought a bunch of that. And then I'm going to start I think Betsy was kind of doing a knit along for that, not my grandma's Afghan or whatever it was called. Do you remember?
Yes, the squares.
Oh,
The squares,
it's beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to
grandma's-
do that as well.
Yeah, so I had bought a bunch of the DK weight Direful in Phantom, which is kind of white with yellow and blue in it. And that's what I was going to use for my squares. And then I bought some blue Paris Night to be the outline.
Nice.
So, I love Paris Night. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah,
colors.
me too. It's beautiful.
So I have bought some stuff, but like I said, it's in the other room and I don't want to get up and walk away.
It's okay.
So yeah. So, and I always am buying stuff because I just, it's
Well,
part
can't
of
help
the fun
yourself.
of knitting.
Yeah.
It's part of the fun of knitting is knowing, oh, I can knit this one next, or I can knit that one next. So
Yeah. And you don't want to ever be in a situation where the yarn shop is closed and you don't have yarn to start some project. So it's always good to have stash.
okay, that will never happen
Yeah.
in my lifetime.
Oh, I know that.
I have a yarn shop in my basement sewing room. It is like,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Well, that's a good thing. I like the idea of not so much hoarding, but never running out. It's good. It's a good method to live by. For example, toilet paper. You don't want to run out. So it's good. You know what I wanted to mention that we should have probably said at the beginning? I'd like to send some healing thoughts to Sandy from Kenosha, our Queen Sandy, who does the bags for us. She had some surgery, so I'm hoping that she's healing and doing well. We're sending you warm wishes.
Hope you're feeling better, Sandy.
Joyce.
Right. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, so I think that kind of wraps up for today. We've got a lot of stuff to work on. Hopefully when we come back in January, we will all have lots and lots of knitting to show you because it's going to start getting real cold and yucky here. And then that's when we all just pile out on our floor and, knit and cozy up by the fireplace and what have you. So
Yeah. We'll stay warm with our knitting.
amen. So y'all stay warm, cozy, healthy, happy, and keep on knitting.
It's good for your health. Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy holidays,
everyone.
everybody.
guys.
Yeah, we need it. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not going so well so far. The shit.
Oh my God. Where's Angie?
Took some more and I feel like a brand new woman. Look a little tired, but
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
okay.
All right. So what's the schedule? Did you send it? That would help, Irene.
Okay. I think we can make this short and sweet and sassy.
All right. And what are we on? What episode?
75. So,
Oh, still got a lot. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.